A yard sign has ignited fierce controversy in one metro Atlanta community. That sign, in front of a home near Dunwoody High School, had an anti-Semitic slur scribbled all over it.
Now that sign has been taken down, and Fox 5's Rob D'Arienzo is speaking with the woman who made that happen. Rob is at the live desk with more, and Rob, she's hoping some good could come out of all of this.
Yeah, guys, well, a lot of people in Dunwoody are talking about this right now. That resident I spoke with was disgusted with that hateful sign, so she drove out to that house in protest. She says she ended up connecting with one of the people who live inside and found some common ground.
As soon as I saw it, I was outraged.
A lot of people in Dunwoody were outraged when they saw this sign in a front lawn near the high school. It's not the part you can read, it's the inside of the letters, an anti-Semitic slur beginning with a K scribbled all over. Mayor Lynn Deutsch condemned it on Facebook Wednesday, but said the city's hands were tied. Quote, "The U.S. Constitution protects most forms of speech, including hate and offensive words. We cannot have the sign removed." Hey, excuse me, I'm at Fox 5. Can I talk to you real quick? When I went out there Wednesday evening, this man came out and took pictures of me, but wouldn't talk. We blurred his face because we don't know if he has any connection to the hateful display. But word spread quickly throughout the community.
I called a friend and said, hey, can you bring me a poster board? I'm just going to stand in front of the sign and block it and just hold a sign that says hate has no home here.
After a while, Dunwoody North resident Lydia Singleton Wells says a woman came outside and how quickly things took a turn.
I was able to have a really thoughtful conversation with her. She was extremely cordial and kind to me.
Lydia says she listened to the woman's concerns about the killing of innocent civilians in Palestine. But ultimately, hate isn't going to solve anything in Dunwoody or across the world.
I asked her, hey, do you mind if I take the sign? And she said yes. So that was just the best outcome that we could have had.
Lydia says by the end of it, they were both in tears and hugged.
We're so stuck behind screens that I think sometimes we have lost the art of engaging with each other face to face.
Isn't that the truth? And next on News Edge, we'll explain why Lydia's positive encounter with that resident could only just be the beginning. Meanwhile, the mayor updated her Facebook post to thank Lydia, adding, quote, "Building bridges is harder than fences, but infinitely more rewarding." At the live desk, Rob D'Arienzo, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, pretty powerful to hear the exchange the two had. Rob, thanks so much.